What if the one thought that makes you miserable is also the most common thought you have every single day? So many of us look at the lives of others and wonder why our own doesn't measure up. This constant comparison is a thief of joy, especially in a world filled with curated social media feeds. This tale is for anyone who has ever felt discontented, believing others have found a happiness that eludes them. And as we journey through it, we'll uncover some insightful vocabulary. So listen closely until the very end. One afternoon, a crow, tired from his flight, settled on the limb of a great oak tree. From his perch, he noticed a magnificent swan gliding across a still lake. The swan's plumage was a brilliant, pure white, and a group of people had gathered on the shore just to watch it. Intrigued, the crow flew down to get a closer look. But the moment the people spotted the dark bird, they immediately shooed him away. The crow thought to himself, "They must believe I will spoil the beauty of this place." Dejected, he found another tree to rest on. But again, the people would not let him stay. His heart ached. He saw how they adored the swan for its elegance, while his own dark feathers earned him only scorn. With a heavy spirit, the crow flew far from the village and into the heart of a dense woodland. Perching on a high branch, he began to weep. "It is my black feathers," he cried. "They are the reason I am despised. If I were as white as that swan, then I would finally be content." The cage of comparison is one we build for ourselves. An elder crow, wise with age, happened to hear his sobs and flew near. "Little one, what is the cause of such sorrow?" The young crow answered, "I despise these dark feathers. They are ugly, and so nobody wants me." The old crow gave a kind smile. "Tell me, if you could become any bird, which would you choose?" "The swan, without a doubt," the young crow exclaimed. "Everyone holds it in such high esteem." The elder nodded slowly. "Deep within this forest, there is said to be a mystical pond. If you bathe in its waters with a sincere heart, your form may change. But first, I have a task for you. Go and ask the swan if it is truly as joyful as it appears." Agreeing, the crow returned to the lake. He approached the swan and asked, "You must be the most joyous creature alive. Your white feathers are so lovely, and you are adored by all. Are you truly happy?" The swan looked at him with a weary expression. "You are very kind, but I am not free. I am kept here as a living decoration. When I am older, I may even be used for my meat. I cannot be certain of my own future." The crow was taken aback. "Then, which bird do you believe is the happiest?" The swan replied, "I have always thought the parrot must be. Its colors are even more vibrant than my white, and people do not consume them." Thanking the swan, the crow set off to locate a parrot. After a long search, he found one in a nearby grove. "Dear parrot," the crow said, "your rainbow-colored feathers are stunning. You must live a life of pure bliss." The parrot let out a deep sigh. "These feathers are my prison. Because of them, I am trapped in a cage. My entire existence is confinement, and I live in constant fear." The crow's heart grew heavier. "Who, then, is the happiest of all birds?" The parrot answered, "It must be the peacock. Humans marvel at its magnificent tail and provide it with a vast enclosure." So, the crow traveled to a garden where a peacock lived. He watched as the peacock fanned its incredible tail feathers, drawing gasps of admiration from a watching crowd. "You are breathtaking," the crow sighed. "With such splendid feathers, you must be the most fortunate bird in the world." The peacock turned its head. "Fortunate? No. People pluck my feathers to sell. It is a painful process, and it repeats over and over. I see you, crow, and I envy your freedom. No one pursues you. You can fly anywhere you wish." Hearing this, the crow was utterly stunned. He had never valued his own gift of liberty. He thanked the peacock and flew swiftly back to the old crow. "I understand now," he declared. "I do not wish to be anyone else. I am happy to be who I am." This journey reveals a profound truth. Every life has its hidden burdens. Your unique journey holds a beauty no other can possess. Measuring our lives against others only steals our own peace. We must learn to be grateful for the gifts we already hold. Remember, you are one of a kind, and the most authentic version of you is the one you were meant to be. If this story offered you a new perspective or taught you something valuable, please support Winds of Thought by liking this video and sharing your reflections below. I'll see you in our next story, where our journey of learning continues.